Good morning, my people. Thank you for joining me today on another day of garage workouts. Your garage, your gym. So today we're gonna do a very nice workout, lot of variation, lot of functionality. This is our athletic 2. Remember we did the athletic one a little bit before. If you rewind on our videos, you'll see it. Well, this is athletic 2. So, it's just totally functional, dynamic, lots of different moves. You move everything, amazing workout. So, we're going to get this ready. And again, you can, do your best, try to do your level. And I'll show you a few things that you can do if there's exercises that are hard to perform. All right. Resist. Okay, right here. Let's warm up. All right, let's warm up. Move those arms in circles. That looks good and feels good. I got my fitness ball. We're gonna use it. I'm gonna use my chair. I'm gonna use those weights down there. I like those because they're smaller. They're heavy, but they're smaller, so you can manipulate better on certain exercises that we do. I can still use the Bowflex, but those are kind of big for what I want to do, so I always have my little rack of small weights in case I need them. So I have two there, two different weights, and we'll see how I mix them and how it works. All right, let's keep moving those arms. So the first exercise we're gonna have is a push-up knee roll. We're gonna use the feet ball. We got 24 seconds. I'm gonna grab my push-up bars. Yeah, because I'm gonna use it. I need them for the next one. I forgot that detail. All right, let's keep going. Breathing. And as I said, we want to start with one exercise. We can modify that later. All right, so the first one, I'm going to use my fitness ball. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to get right here and that way. Okay, so right there, down and up. And again, if you cannot do this, just do it on the floor. So it doesn't have to be on the fitness ball. It can be on the floor. I'm just trying to work my core and my upper body at the same time. All right, so that was my first set. I'm gonna try to do another one, but I'm gonna show you also the version without the ball. Okay, 30 seconds. Maybe I can do one more of this. Let's see. I'm gonna get a little further back now. Okay, let me show you the version without the ball. So basically what I do is I go down, one leg in, down, the other leg in, okay?
Cardio.
That's the version without the ball. Just a short version. If you couldn't do the ball, press the pause button, go back, do it how I showed you the last one. That last move. Let's breathe. All the way in, all the way out. Okay. Next one, we use the ball again. Core circles. breathing in phases, oxygenating the body.
Athletic work.
Okay, so look, core circles, right here, Sphinx position. I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, exhale. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I want to do 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If you need to take little breaks in between, it's fine. Let's go. Next one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And inhale, exhale. You see how that works? If you do a little more, that's fine. If you have to stop in between, that's fine. Just try to do your best and as many as you can. This is pure core work. 3, you just have to dig those elbows on the ball while moving in circles, right? All right, 24 seconds left. I think this is my set number 5, I believe. I can do one more. Look, I'm gonna go back and forth now. Just a burning set. All right.
Cardio.
Cardio. While I do my cardio, I'm gonna see if there is another one with the ball. No more with the ball. So, ball, thank you. Mwah. I love you. Let's go here. All right. I'm gonna need a chair later. Actually, there's an exercise I can use my bench, but I'm gonna use the chair to show you that there is a lot of things that you can do also with the chair. You don't necessarily need a bench. You can, whatever you do on the bench, you can do it on the floor. The bench just gives you a little more range of motion. That's what I like it, that's all. Okay, just keep breathing.
Athletic work.
Warrior 3 cross curl crunches. All right, so I'm gonna start with a little more weight. Yes, right here. So look, I do the position of curl, but I'm not gonna cross, I'm gonna go both arms up. Now look, I go down and up. This is a warrior 3 position for yoga with the arms straight. And 3, and down. This is good for balance, good for core, great exercise. Now look, I'm gonna do a variation that you can do. Now what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to cross on one arm. You can do that as well. And cross. I just like to do both arms at the same time. Let me get a little more here. I'm kicking my bench. You see, if I lose my balance, I stop the floor, and that's okay. I'm gonna try to do this without tapping the floor. But if you do, it's fine. You know, I'm not editing this. This is raw. It is what it is. Yeah. Now look, I do my cardio. Just gonna get a few more. Okay, that was good. Let's put it right there for now. Alternating floor half angel. Wow, this is a serious move, this next one. So I'm gonna do the real move and a variation. You can always, if you feel that the real move is too hard, press the pause button and do the variation, you know. Okay, so half angel right here. This is a full angel right there, okay? This is the half angel. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Now look, I'm gonna do the full angel now. Okay, so I'll show you the full first, now second. Now look, here I just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why do I like the half angel? Because you move the core. The other one is great too, and but this one here, look, I can go down a little bit and use the core. That was 3. Now move to the other side and do another half. 1, 2, 3. Back. Let's see. I got one more. All right. Right here. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. All right. 5 seconds. So, if you see, I started doing more, and then I did 3 and 3 instead of 5 and 5. That's good. You start with what you can do, and then you end reducing a little bit the reps, just so you can be even on both sides. This really works on the core, but also right here on your hips. It really moves those hip flexors, and this side right here of your glutes, you can feel the work right there. Feels awesome. Inhale, exhale. Next. Okay. Balance jump push-up, or Lolasana position in yoga, and I call it Lolasana push-up as well. So this is what we do. And again, we're going to start with that one, and then we can switch later and do a variation. I'll show you. I do my push-up, and now look, right here and back. Push-up. You've seen those before. I show you those in other workouts. Here and back. All right, so how can you do this as well? If you cannot do the full Lolasana, do only half. Look, like this. 1, back. Now the other leg. 2, back. That's a way to do it. Okay? Inhale, exhale. Let's go. Oof. My arms are on fire, so I'm just doing push-ups now. And I'm gonna do this, look. And back, down. Inhale, exhale, up, down, and back. That's a way to do the exercise as well. Push-ups on my knees. Arms are on fire.
Cardio.
Okay. So you see how that worked? At the beginning, I did as many of those balance hop push-ups or Lalasana push-ups, and once my arms start feeling it, what I did is I modified to a less resistance version of that, and at the end I ended up just doing push-ups. That's how you do it. If you can do the first part all the way to the end, amazing. But if you can't, no worries. Just do what you can. But always try to start with how the exercise goes, so your body learns to do that.
Athletic work.
All right, let's see. Standing to sit, roll back. Okay, so for this one I'm going to use this weight here. I'm going to use only 20 pounds. So look, roll back, roll forward and up. I'm going to do it right here. Back, forward and up. The weight, believe it or not, actually helps me because it just gives me momentum, you know, to get up and down. I do lay the weight though, because it just puts a little bit more weight when I'm working on my legs. Down and up. You see how I just slow down a little bit? That's what you do when you start to feel this. Plus, my back was a little off yesterday and I feel a little tweak, so I don't want to mess it up. Seven seconds, one more. All right.
Cardio.
Whew. That's a good cardio too. You're moving back and forth with the weight. You can feel your heart pumping on that one. All right. Russian twist curls. Interesting. All right, so for that one, I'm gonna use my chair. Yes, sir. Right here. Inhale, exhale. The bench might be better for this one because it's narrower. This is a little more wide, but I'll find a way. So, I don't know if you've ever seen those Russian twists, but I'm gonna try to use these weights on the back. These ones are a little heavier, so I'm gonna try to use these. Okay, so basically, Russian twist, twist, curl, twist, curl, twist, curl, twist, curl, and twist, and curl, and twist, and curl. Back a little more. Twist, yep, curl, switch. All right, I'm gonna grab these ones. Are a little lighter. I mean, lighter but still heavy. 20 pounds. Right here. And curl. Right here. Curl. Right here. Alright guys, so for my last one, I have 22 seconds, I'm gonna go straight. So just right here, look, all together, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wow.
Cardio.
Let's put this here. Okay. So you see, I start with a twist, and you're supposed to do it at the same time. Too hard because your legs are on the way. So I modify that part. You know, the Russian twist is supposed to go like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, right? But it's hard to curl like that. It's not simple. And I don't want to lose the form because my legs are going to be on the way. So I'd rather do the twist and after the curl. That way I can have a better form on both. Inhale, exhale. I'm sweating.
Athletic work.
Push up burpees. All right, where are my push-up bars? Okay guys, push up burpees. Nothing too crazy about it. Down, push up. I'm gonna do 2. And up, and a little jump. Down, 1, 2. And back, and a little jump. Here, 2. Instead of doing 1, I like 2. Let's work a little more on my chest. Let's do 3 now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And up. And let's do it seeing this way. So you can see different angles. 1, 2, 3. And up. This is good cardio, guys, too. 1, 2. Do you notice I walk on this last one? And I'm not jumping anymore. Well, I'm gonna jump again. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Cardio.
Phew. Guys, that was our last one. Great job, everybody. Now we're gonna go to stretch time. Making a little space right here for the stretch. Awesome. All right. So the athletic workouts is basically when you prove what kind of functional and dynamic exercises you can do. You know, resistance training gets you strong enough, and functional training, you know, like functional resistance, what we do every day, gets you strong enough to perform the athletic workouts. You know, and now we're gonna go here. I'm too bad talking and exercising at the same time, but as I said, this is raw workout, so it is what it is. Whatever it comes is what it is. All right. Now we're going to go this way. So what I was saying is that when you do athletic, you're basically testing yourself, you know, when it comes to strength balance, flexibility, endurance, you know, all that together at the same time. That's what the athletic works do, you know, and it is a good thing. Something close to the athletic is what we did before, that is called the upper body and lower body multi-combos. So yes, I did this one already, but doesn't matter. We're gonna lock. But the athletic is a little more dynamic. The athletic workouts, this one, the one that we just did today, is a little more dynamic. We already had one before. This is number 2. And we're gonna have another one in the future. A few more workouts after this one. You will see that. Our garage workouts are all in order, you know, 1, 2, garage workout 1, garage workouts 2, and so forth. You can go from 1, 2, all the way until we finish the garage workout series of this type, but we're gonna be doing more later. So this is not the only thing. And it's always gonna be, at least for now, garage workouts. I just got a pull-up bar that should be coming, I think, in a couple of days. So the next workouts where sometimes I have to move my camera to the door where I put my pull-up bar. Now I won't have to do that because I'm just gonna put together that bar in here. So we're gonna just shoot all these videos in here without having to be moving the camera. I know it's a little bit annoying because I'm just recording this with my phone, you know, my camera phone. And so it's gonna work better if I just record everything in this space right here. All right, well, now we go down. Froggies. Froggies. Stretch those right there. Every day, work hard, stretch hard, rest hard, endurance hard. Yes. In a little bit, those heels. Good. Now, child pose. Stretch right here. Feels awesome. Now we go to one side. Now we go to the other. Yes. All right. I'm gonna sit. It really stretches my quads. Sit right there. Not just the quads, but also stretches the front of your feet, which is not a bad idea. We never do that, you know, on regular scenarios. So right here we are doing it now. Right here. Stretch a little bit in here. Little bit there. Stretch one leg. Man, I am sweating. My DNA is draining. down on the mats right here. And now back. And here too. Now we're gonna go and work on the other side, right here first. This one goes up, stretch, back, right there. I'm gonna drop it and twist. Right there. All right. Now I'm gonna roll back. Let's do a few rolls first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now just gonna stretch, plow. I like plow. Notice how I move in one direction and the other. It's because I feel a great stretch on the back, and when I move from side to side, I feel it even better. So that's why I do it. All right, put this here. Now the roller, I'm ahead of my timer for about 20 seconds. So sometimes I'm ahead for a few seconds. Sometimes my timer checks up on me with a few seconds ahead of me. So, but today I am ahead. That's good. This is the
roller.
That's the roller part. My timer, by the way, is an old cell phone I have, you know, and I have this really nice app that I use. I don't remember the name, but I can tell you when I finish, when I look at it. And there is a simple way to program that, or there is an advanced way. I do have it programmed in advance because, you know, I'm using, on each set, I'm having like a resistance time, a cardio time. So that's how, but it's super simple to program the timer. And also you can put the names of the things that you're doing, so the timer tells you. The only down part on that timer is that sometimes it crashes. It crashed on me on my first garage workout. It crashed twice. So, but I was able to fix it while working. As I said, it's all raw, so I didn't took time or edit it or anything. I just worked it on the run while exercising. But it happens. It happens. And then it did the same thing on me a few workouts ago. So it happens now and then. But the only thing you have to do is just restart it. You're gonna do it again. And on the third time that you restart, it doesn't do it anymore. That's a bug or something. I hope they fix it so that I don't have to run through that again. But if it happens, you know what to do. Okay. That was good. This time I was right on the time. Let's see what's the name of this. So this, it's called interval timer. Okay, it's called interval timer. Looks like this. You see, I don't know if you can see right there. Resistance athletic workout, that's the program I did, and this is for stretches. So I only have 2 programs on this one. All right, guys, well, I hope you find it. If you need more info, just send me a message. I'll try to send you a link if I can find the link, okay? Thank you for watching today. I appreciate it. Look, I'm running already. I don't want to stop. So we'll see you in our next workout. And remember, subscribe, like, and share. That really helps people, helps the channel, and you know, we help one another, okay? See you on the next one. Bye.